Told you the game spitter. These are the mistakes Miss Mercedes made. This is the dark side of being a city girl, of being an IG model. This is the side where city girls, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Renee Rucci, all these rappers, Sukahana, they don't tell you about this side. They don't tell you the cons of being a city girl, an IG model. They don't put you on game on none of that stuff. They tell you how to, get your body right, become a boss chick, be independent, raise your kids, and stuff like that. They put you on game on that, but they don't tell you the cons. They come with their lifestyle when you choose that road, when you choose that door. Y'all females gotta understand, Miss Mercedes' situation is just a con of being an IG model. Like with the rappers, the street guys, the gangsters, people that's in that light, even the fake ones, right? Their consequences is going to jail, getting snitched on, dealing with other demons, dealing with FBI, dealing with ATF, dealing with regular police, dealing with scammers, finessers, J's, and all that there. Competition, haters. Y'all consequences and what y'all got to deal with, is Ted Bundy type of people. Psychopaths, serial killers, men that can't control their excitement, men that can't control their lust, their fetishes that they have for women that they can't have. Because there's different levels of the psychopath world. You got the rich ones, gatekeeper ones, you got the poor ones, the homeless ones, you got the truck driver ones, the rapper ones, the R&B singer ones, the sport player one, all different type of, the lawyer one, the police ones. Now the elite ones, they get so tired of getting so much money, the only thing that make them happy is doing things that they can't have, taking things that they can't have, seeing people suffer, seeing people beg. So that's why you have websites like dark web, and then you got different categories in the dark web. And one of the categories is y'all. First of all, your females, especially if you're an IG model, you flex, you got a body, you got your body done, you're around the streets, you're around middle class, the rich, it don't even matter. It ain't no safe zones, right? It ain't no way you can move to and it's not happen to you. Understand? Because you got to think, we ain't talking about gangbangers and street guys and hustlers. We're talking about psychopaths and predators and stuff. So a lot of them be successful. A lot of them have good careers. You think, don't think like they don't got no check stubs, they don't got no relationship with the banks where they can't get in the neighborhood where you live at. Yeah, you're a lawyer, or yeah, you're a female truck driver, or yeah, you're an IG model like Mercedes, and you can afford $3 or $4 grand a month rent or mortgage or even more. They can too, because they doctors, lawyers, truckers, cops, business owners, CEOs. Yeah, all different type of career choices have that same type of fetishes. So one of the first things y'all need to do is get y'all a good knife. Yeah, y'all be trying to skip to the gun. The gun thing, that's cool, but y'all don't even carry that all the time. But get you a good knife. No, I ain't talking about no regular. I'm talking about a knife that costs you about $250, $175, $300. Yeah, y'all can spend $200 on the jade, spend $200 on a knife. Get the knife that go through car doors. And on the back of the knife, they have a little piece that can bust windows. If you hit the end of the glass, it'll bust the window, it'll shatter the glass. It'll get you out of certain jams. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all women, y'all put yourself in certain jams. Y'all be jumping in cars with dudes. As long as they get to know you, you'll feel safe. You know what I'm saying? If they driving a certain car, they don't even got to get to know you. You just jump in it. You let them in your house. You see what I'm saying? Because with the knife, you can always keep that on you. You know what I'm saying? You might wear a tight fit. You can always, they had a little hook where you hook to your pants or your bra, all that on the back of it, right? So you can hook it to your shirt. Inside of your shirt where your bra at, side of your hip. You know what I'm saying? Pocketbook, whatever. You can keep it on you, right? How y'all women find a good knife to get? Did you go to Walmart? No. Did you go to Dick's Sporting Good? No. You want to go to the gun shows, in your city, in different cities in your state. It only got to be in your state. Any gun show, the Army, Navy store, stores like that. You want to go to where the military go. You want to go to where them rednecks going, the ones that be preparing for doomsday, the ones that hunt. Yeah, you need to look up YouTube videos. Who got the best knives? Who make the best knives? You need to order that. If it's $400, you spend $400. So you think, so $400, I ain't spending $400 on a knife. I could have got me 2 pair of J's. So I'm just saying, like, you can't spend $400 to save your life. That $400 can get you out of the jam. Even with the guns, right? When y'all buy guns, yeah, y'all go get y'all permits and everything, but y'all go get the smallest gun, the cheapest gun. Y'all go get a high point or a little cheap Ruger. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to get the gun, you're trying to keep a budget in $350, $400. You'll spend $600 or $1,000 or $3 grand or $4 grand or $600 on your hair. You'll spend $200 on your nails, but you only try to spend $350, $275, maybe, you know what I'm saying, $380 or maybe $400 on a gun. That's pushing it. $400, that's pushing it. You ain't spending no $400. You're really trying to spend about 3. You really want one of the guys to give you some money on the gun, or just buy the whole gun for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you're not gonna get the right kind of gun or the right kind of caliber. And then you'll only just get one gun. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. Why shouldn't you just get one gun, ladies? Because you gotta understand, if you get into a situation and, you know, say you just get into a situation where some shots get let off, and then you didn't leave the scene before the police came because you gotta register the gun. They'll take your gun for investigation. You see what I'm saying? Now you don't got no gun. See, with the devil, he can give you different type of tests in life. You see what I'm saying? So he can give you little pop quizzes. You know what I'm saying? You ever walk in the classroom and there's a pop quiz on the overhead? Yeah, the devil, Satan, give you that too. So you might put you in one situation where you might fall out with a female and have to, you know, let out a couple shots. A couple of females might jump you or try to jump you because they hating on you. They hate on the chick like Mercedes. She red, light skin, thick, millions of followers. So chicks will try to jump her, try to mess her face up, mess her body up. So you might get in a situation where you had let off a couple shots in the air or shoot at them and the police take your gun. Now you don't got no gun. And the real test finna come. That's when Ted Bundy finna come. That's when buddy like that Miss Mercedes face finna come. Now you don't got no weapon. So you always want to buy 2 or 3 different guns, not just one. You see what I'm saying? Even with the calibers. You want, you know what I'm saying, 9mm. You want, that's for like if something really bad happened like Purge or Doomsday. Because a 9mm, ladies, you can always find that ammo. If everybody rushes to go buy ammo, the 9 ammo will stay on the shelf the longest because that's the most popular handgun caliber in America. So you'll find that even if it was sold out, say it was a Purge or Chaos, you know, people laid out on the ground dead with guns on the side, 9 times out of 10, you'll find a 9, you'll find extra shells just laying on the ground, other people's houses, and you know, that's how, you know, smart people prepare for doomsday think. That's how you gotta think. Then you get you a 40 better for accuracy. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, say you gotta shoot out with somebody across the street from you or got some distance, you know, bullets curve. Bullets don't stay straight, it curve. The wind, you could be in a windy city, the bullets curve. And another thing y'all females gotta watch out, let me tell you, put your on game that stalkers will do too. Understand? I can, you know, say if I got a fetish for Miss Mercedes, right? Say I see her at a store or the mall or something like that. I see the car she drive, or I see where she live at. I find out where she live at. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all flex with y'all cars and stuff, so it ain't hard. You know, then y'all do special things to y'all car. Y'all put special wraps on them, trying to keep up, trying to look like the rappers and the dope boys and stuff like that. If you got a pink Urus, I find a pink Urus, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Then if I'm a psychopath, I keep psychopath items in my car. I keep trackers. I order trackers online. I'll go in the store, get trackers, get the ones that, you know, I can stick under your car and it'll trigger your alarm system. You know what I'm saying? I can pay a junkie. If I don't want to get seen on camera, I can pay a junkie to do it. Act like he, you know, tying his shoe or doing something, or just see how the camera angle, you know what I'm saying, is. First I go to your apartment place, case out the place, see where all the cameras at. That's all I'm doing that day, just seeing where the camera's at, placing it. Ain't sitting for too long. Don't try to seem like I'm up to something so I don't get out. I just, you know, park at a certain spot and, you know, look at it, see where the camera's at. You know what I'm saying? Then I dip. Don't really cause no scene. And then the next day I look at something else. I look at your schedule, see when you coming in and out. Then the next, you know, I look at other people, your neighbors, when they at home, when they watching, when they looking outside they blind, stuff like that. This is what psychopaths do. Especially the ones that want to be successful and stay on the streets. You see what I'm saying? Why you think when they get caught, they be like, I've been doing this for 30 years. I've been killing women and doing all this for 20 years, 10 years. I couldn't stop. And he couldn't be caught. They mean they smart. That mean they do their homework. They do, yeah. Then they put in work. And I already know there's going to be a lot of females in the comments going to say, why you keep saying escort, or she was a prostitute, or she was a city girl. I knew her. She wasn't like that. See, that's y'all problem right there. Y'all only care about what y'all think. It ain't about what y'all think. Y'all playing defense. The attacker playing offense. So it's about what the attacker think, what the psychopath think. If the psychopath think you're an escort, you're a prostitute, or you're a city girl, you know what it is. He's gonna approach you like that. He's gonna stalk you like that. He gonna, see if he can spend something with you like that. Yeah. So until you be like, nah, I ain't with none of that, or you tell him you with it or you ain't, then he could think different. But he's still gonna think how he feel about you. You see what I'm saying? If he can't get what he wants, if he can't control his emotions, he gonna act out like Buddy did. Cause you got, for the fellas, you got the trap doors, the drill doors, and doors like that. You got the spicy doors. But for y'all, you know, y'all got the IG model door, the escort door. They're all fall in the same field, the same category. So whether you are IG model and you're not selling your body, you still, a lot of men gonna still look at you like that. Cause you're doing all the other stuff they do. So how would we not think that you like that? Or we'll put that in our mind. A lot of guys will, not all, but a lot of guys, especially the sick guys, you know what I'm saying? And with the sick guys, they come in all different type of faces. Yeah, the devil, one thing about Satan, he got all different type of faces. So if you're trying to shy away from the street guy because you think he gonna be the one that, you know, finesse you, you know, y'all get in the room, y'all get cool, and you know, you giving him his service or whatever, whether it be pictures, whether it be some sexual favors, whether it be, you know, a FaceTime type joint, you know, you think if you meet up with him eventually, he'll pull his gun out after he get what he want, and then he'll rob you and all that stuff. So you try to avoid them, and you would then mess with the white guys or the Migo guy or the Asian guy because you think they face don't say anger, they face don't say step over you. So you think they're easy lick, you think they're easy finesse, and in some cases they are. So once you get through 5 of them, 10 of them, 15 of them, you'll think all of them pretty much like that. You know what I'm saying? Still a man, but guys like them, they be in their feelings. Yeah, they really be evil inside, but they hide it with lust. So they lust over you first. And if they can't get what they want, then the evil part of them, the demon part. You know, you got different type of demon energy. You got the, you know, drill kind of demon energy. Then you got the Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, Gacy, Ed Glenn, the BTK killer. You got them different type of demons. Then the demons that y'all are running to. You know, guys like me or other guys that look like me, we're running to the drill type of demons. If you choose that door, y'all are running to the Ted Bundy type of demons. And you got the stalkers. You know what I'm saying? You got the scary, you got the real sturdy, like you got the real evil type of Ted Bundy type of guys that are like, he wouldn't have killed himself. Like a real Ted Bundy type of guy, he wouldn't have killed himself. He would have just went to the next person. Then you got the more weaker kind. You got the ones that they got more lust in them. You know what I'm saying, over evil. So they're, you know, you might have been his first body. You see what I'm saying? He ain't know what to do. Because whatever service you gave him, because it could be, we don't know which way, he could be a stalker or he could be somebody you were just finessing. You see what I'm saying? So whether, you know, he got in his feelings, you know, you might have served him some, you might gave him a show, a massage or whatever, or it could have been like a Nick Cannon, love don't cost a thing type of situation. And he ain't really get all the service that he thought he was gonna get, and he spent a lot of money. He probably gave you 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. You know what I'm saying? 30,000, 50,000. It probably went up over time. You know what I'm saying? He been sending you money. He finally sent you enough money where he can meet up with you. You know what I'm saying? You felt safe. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never said nothing out the way to make you feel uncomfortable. He always kept it sturdy with you. You know what I'm saying? To make you not think he weird. You ain't never filed no restraining order on him. They ain't say you ain't, yeah, it's enough time for it to say if you had a restraining order on him. It wasn't no forced entry in the apartments. You know what I'm saying? So a stalker, it can be, but it can't just be any kind of stalker. It got to be a stalker that can get through them gates. You know what I'm saying? Even though with a gate, you know, you run through it like somebody going in the gate, and then you hurry up and try to get past the gate, it'll open back up. You see what I'm saying? Even though you got them type of situations, but you know, he didn't look suspicious to nobody. I still ain't heard nobody say they ain't never seen him over there before. You see what I'm saying? So it had to be a situation. Ain't nobody hear no screaming. Ain't nobody. So it had to be a situation where you felt comfortable and you let your guards down, because the female rappers and the other leaders for the females don't tell you to keep your guards up, even though you got cool with the guy and the guy in the house. You're already not strong enough physical wise, so you can't afford to let your guards down. A man can a little bit. Especially if the dude don't got a weapon, because he still can beat him up. He still can give him a good fight. You see what I'm saying? So he can let his guard down. Like, it was a victim with Jeffrey Dahmer. It was a dude that Jeffrey Dahmer lured to the house. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he got him high, put something in his bill. You know what I'm saying? How he do the other victims. But this dude, he can wrestle with good. He won wrestling championships. And Jeffrey Dahmer tried to grab him, and the dude got to his senses. And Jeffrey Dahmer put him in a lock from behind, and the dude, Jeffrey Dahmer ain't know that the dude know how to wrestle real good. He win championships and everything. Dude flipped him and about strangling him to death, but he let him go. You know what I'm saying? So a man can still let his guard down, still come up out the situation. A lot of times, sometimes. You see what I'm saying? But you can't, because he don't really need no gun. He can come in there like, he don't need to cause nothing with a loud scene. There's a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, the type of demons the type of customers that you got, you bring a lot of evil type of customers, a lot of different type of dark energy type of customers. You know, a lot of weirdos, a lot of, all that come with that. A lot of guys that lust. You see what I'm saying? A lot of sturdy guys not gonna really try to get in touch with you like that because they already see what you're about. So guys like a real sturdy guy, real alpha males, they know women like you are coming to them off the rip, you know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is see you, or you see them, or whatever, how it go. But other guys like who you came across, you know, these are the ones that'll stalk your page. These are the ones that'll pray when OnlyFans come out, when they introduce everything, they pray that you start one. These are the guys that'll pay $5,000 to see your breast, just to see your breast. Or he'll pay you $100 a week to see your toes, just for he got foot fetish. These are guys that, yeah, every morning when he wake up, he don't check the news, he check your page. You see what I'm saying? He put the notification thing on IG. If you got a YouTube, he keep tabs with you. A lot of the righteous energy not gonna pay for your services. They already got good women at the house. They might even got a city girl they accept at the house, so they don't really gotta, you know, just lust over your page. If they might follow you, you know what I'm saying? This is the other half of your 2.5 million followers, or even higher right now. The other half, they just follow you because you got a nice body and they just like a picture, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna never try to go in your DM like that. If they do, they might shoot their shot one time. If you don't bite on it, it's all love. They on to the next. You see what I'm saying? But the other ones, they're gonna keep trying. They're gonna keep trying. They're gonna, if you got, say you sell something, they got so many different tricks to get in the door, to get you to respond, to get to interact with you. So say you selling merch, cups, t-shirts, bras, or anything. A real stalker will buy your whole merch, your whole t-shirt catalog, everything you got. It'll force you to respond to him because he showed you so much love. And he's saying something that'll, you know, touch your spirit. And he really spending money with you. You see what I'm saying? So you'll then interact back with him. You see one person bought everything you got. It might not be the whole website, but it's one item, the whole thing. And he always do it all the time. That's just another way to get in the door. It's a more guaranteed way to get in the door, to get the interaction. Because a dude can send you a cash out, right? Or a dude can say something real nice to you, right? And you still might not give him a response. You just got a good free cash out. But if a dude really spend his money with you as far as buying your merch, because it's making your website, your brand look good because it's selling out. So they make other people want to buy it. You'll then respond to him versus he just, you know, doing it the regular way. So it's all different type of, you know, tactics in the dark web world, in the dark energy world to get girls like you. Whether it's just to get you in the hotel with me where I can have sex with you, then kill you, or I just want to be around you, be around your energy, or I really like you for real and I'm really trying to, you know, be your man. It's all different type of fetishes and dreams. But the difference between when y'all lust and y'all fetishes, it just be that. But when the dark energy on the male side, when the wicked man had fetishes and he lusts and he didn't get to interact with the person who he had the fetishes over and things don't go his way or things ain't going like how it's supposed to be, then it could turn violent. Especially if you're the type of person that he know that you don't know how to defend yourself right. Every time y'all have a conversation, you don't never talk about guns. You don't never talk about defending yourself. You don't never show him that you be on point. So it's all easy. The only thing the only type of mission he got to be is to get you to let him come over, to get you to send an address. See, where a lot of you IG models fail at, you think just because y'all not in gangs or y'all not setting up certain dudes or y'all not selling drugs or y'all not, you know, scamming as far as like with the credit cards where somebody just want to just come back and kill you. You think, you know, devilish things supposed to happen to you. No evil things supposed to happen to you. But nah, you got your cons, you got the stuff that can, you know, the bad side on your things that you do can happen to you. But nah, you got your evil missions that come your way that you got to pass too. Like why y'all IG models and escorts and city girls, when I say city girls, I don't mean like just Young Miami and JT. I'm just talking about a city girl, right? Why y'all don't have security? Why y'all don't have y'all steppers? You think y'all don't need them? Like you think y'all ain't gonna be tested by Satan? Yeah, you think he don't got no soldiers that can fit, they can, you know, get in your room with you, they can get in your space, they can get in that good energy that you swear you be manifesting and you be you be meditating and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You swear you can't, and then you block it all out, but no, they ain't how the will work. It sound good when you put it in your head. I block all evil spirits. I block all the evil energy. I just stay away from it. There's no way that you can stay away from it. You can avoid some of it, but there's no way that you can avoid it 100%. Because right now in the New World Order, evil run land. We're still under God rules, but evil run the land. You know what I'm saying? That's why they can, you know, get people to switch and flip and come on the evil side because they run the land. They can give you everything, the best that the land can offer, as far as cars, the lifestyle, the money and stuff like that, power. Yeah, Satan, yeah, he can give you the best of that. You see what I'm saying? He can make you feel like you don't got to worry about afterlife. You know what I'm saying? You just worry about now. You dead, so it don't matter if your soul burn. It don't matter if your soul don't burn. Like, you dead. So right now, while you living, while you a human and you on land, get money. But get money my way. Think evil. Mercedes, Satan understood that you was a nice girl, that you had a lot of respect and you had a lot of good energy and you just wanted the money. But unfortunately, you know, in his army, in his world, because you was getting some of his money from his world, that what you was doing wasn't holy. You know, Jesus wouldn't have told you to do that. Allah wouldn't have told you to do that. Buddha wouldn't have told you to post them type of pictures. So you're getting Satan type of money and you dealing with Satan type of customers. So therefore, we got to throw you a little curveball. So you was getting a lot of straight balls in the baseball game. So you was playing the baseball game. You was getting a lot of straight balls thrown towards you. You was hitting them. You was hitting them. That's when you was hitting them too. You was at 50,000 followers. Then you went to 100,000 and 200,000, 300, 500,000, 800. Then you hit that million. Then you did another M. You see what I'm saying? So you was hitting them balls. You was knocking them out the park. But he had to throw a little curve on it. And this curve is a little saw game curve. Yeah, put you in the saw game. Can you get out of one of these type of, yes, so since you're a nice girl, we just send a nice demon at you. We just send a nice demon that got a nice, you know, outside, nice energy on the outside, you know, teeth straight, you know, decent guy, spend money with you, nice conversation. One of them type of demons. But in the inside, you know, when his feelings get involved, he got dark energy. You see what I'm saying? He love you so much, he lusts over you so much that he'd rather die and kill you than to see you with somebody else. Or even just to see you with nobody, just to see you single, that'll kill him, that'll hurt him. He'll want to kill you for that. You were just probably trying to be his friend with benefits. And it don't even have to really be sex part. It could just be all the other stuff before sex. You see what I'm saying? Whether y'all just chilling, you know, you might look cute for him, you know, conversation be good, you know what I'm saying, make you laugh and stuff like that. You know, cool guy, he might fix on something at your house. And I'm telling what type of guy this was. You see what I'm saying? He might give you certain type of information, but you don't see him like you want to be with him. You see what I'm saying? You probably even slipped up and kissed him one time or gave him a certain smile that led him on. And once he felt like he done spent so much money or done so much and gave so much, invested in so much of his time in you, and he ain't getting the right proper results from it, yeah, that's when that Ted Bundy brain pop up and the Ted Bundy thoughts pop in his head and like, yeah, I gotta act on that. He done watched 1,000 serial killer interviews and movies and stuff, pretty much know what he wanna do. You see what I'm saying? He just don't want to go to prison for life and deal with that. He don't want to deal with that because who you are is too popular. That's what'll make a guy like him kill himself. You see what I'm saying? Because you was too popular. If you was a regular chick, he would probably want to kill himself. Just went on to the next girl. But since you're so popular, and then he feel like when he go to prison, he gonna run into a lot of issues or whatever type of demons he dealing with or fears he dealing with, he don't want to face that. You know, because you know the police gonna really look into the case. They ain't gonna let up because who you is. Especially a lot of people like you. Like, I ain't heard nothing bad about you yet. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? He thought about it, so he made a decision. Like, you know, it's still worth, like, Mercedes, you was worth him killing you and killing himself. You was that special to him. You was worth everything to him, even his own life. He don't even want to live on this earth. If you gone, he want to be gone. He want to die with you. That's how bad he want to. Yeah, he want to die with you. Whether it's through natural causes, because y'all was married and y'all just been together, y'all grew old, or is it through violence, domestic violence, or just serial killer type violence, or stalking type violence? Either way, he want to make you happy, or he want to kill you or die with you. Either way, but you can't be alone, or you can't move on. Nah, not as long as you're at this level where I can touch you and grab you. You see what I'm saying? Because all you had to do is really get to a certain level or live in a certain area, he would or had a certain type of people around you, and you can easily erase him. He would have went away. A certain type of guy would have been over there. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was a stalker, all you had to do, like, was keep a sturdy guy in there with you. And when he pop up, since he a stalker, and then the guy just handle him. And whether he put a gun to his face or he just beat him to death. You know what I'm saying? Meaning knock him out and all that death, put fear in him where he don't come back no more. Once he would have seen you had a man, he would have stopped coming around. Because the man would apply pressure, especially somebody like you. Don't let you grab one of them street guys or the ones that was in the streets and now he might do a construction, or he might be a rapper, or he might be a trucker, or he might be a scammer. Or something I'm saying? He was, when I say street, I'm talking about he was more like on a putting in work side. You know, let it be one of them, you really push him away. Understand? But it could have been a lot of different situations that happened in this case right here. She could have had a stalker, right? She could have had a regular dude that she was meeting up with and he just flipped on her and he strangled her to death because he didn't get what he wanted out of the situation. Or it could have been a hit, right? It could have been, this could have been the guy that slipped through the cracks. He slipped through the gates. He know how to get through them gates. He know how to, you know, pull up a car and let the gate open right back up. So it don't matter. You got the closed in gated community. So he been watching you, been stalking you on that side. There's different type of stalkers. You got one stalker that'll stalk you because he lusting over you and he want to be with you and have sex with you, and he got, you know, sexual desires. Then you got the other stalkers that been paid from certain guys that you finesse and you thought you got away with, and he know a guy that's in your area. You know what I'm saying? They be around the area that you be in. He got the drop on your locations and everything. And he played you and they sent him through your DM, been spending money with you, and bought all your merch, and you thinking it's all good, and he find out where you be at, or you been talking to him, or he just found out where you be at. He crept up on you, been watching you for days, and he slid when you had your door unlocked. He probably went and took out your trash, or, you know, you left the back door unlocked, or however it's set up. Or you were just coming in and he just pushed you in so it don't look like you was forced in. There's a lot of different ways. He just came in there and strangled you, and after they do the test, they see he ain't have sex with you, because that wasn't the mission. He ain't even have sex with you. He ain't kissed you, none of that. The mission was to get in there, you know what I'm saying, and he might have put a gun on you, but then fire you and just made you lay down. He just strangled you to death, or however them weirdos be doing, they victims. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a situation like that. It's not necessarily the dude just stalking you because he was lusting and want to be with you, or y'all had a relationship. It could have been a hit put on your head because you finessed old buddy for 10 bands, and you just sent him some pictures. He thought he was gonna get some action, but you just sent him a picture and a live video, or a video you recorded, a pre-recorded video that you just sent to a lot of other guys that had them type of fetishes, and they weren't going for that. They was connected to a big dog, or they was connected to somebody that got another 10 stacks or 20 stacks to put on your head for to send one of them demons at you to execute you out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they did it, you know, the different way from the street guy. You know what I'm saying? The street guy would have gunned you down. They would just caught you at a red light, caught you at the gas station to gun you down. They did it more sloppy. This guy did it more like, I'm trying to get away with it, but he still killed himself. So that further let me know that it wasn't the guy that was paid for a hit, because he wouldn't have killed himself, because you ain't know him. So it's hard to see when the dude kill himself. It further let people know that he must have knew you, or he knew he probably can get caught, or he knew something was gonna go wrong in the situation. You know what I'm saying? But it could still be that. So I don't know why he, you know, would kill himself if he got paid for a hit. So, you know, the detectives, they're gonna do their job, and the news gonna put out bits and pieces. But if it really was a home invasion type of that went wrong, they would have said forced entry already. They would have said, they would have put that in there. But if it was a home invasion type of situation, where a stalker came, he broke in your house and he raped you and killed you, they would have said that. They would have seen the forced entry. They would have seen the house being destroyed, or the apartment being destroyed. The apartment wasn't destroyed, so he wasn't trying to steal nothing. He just wanted you. You see what I'm saying? Was he so fanned out that, you know, once he finally got to see you, he was so nervous, and the only thing he could think of was to strangle you and hurt you? You know what I'm saying? He couldn't really, he knew that you're not his type. He knew, see, he looking at you, he know like, dang, it don't even matter if I get the money, it don't matter what I do. I can't have no girl like this. I do anything just to be in a room with this girl. I do anything, you know what I'm saying, just to put my lips on this girl. Whether she let me put my lips on her with her eyes open and she breathing normal, or I gotta do what I gotta do. But I got to, you know, see what this type of girl feel like. See what it feel like to hold her. See what it feel like to kiss her. See what it feel like to have sex with her. See what it feel like to come inside of her. See what it feel like to grab that booty. See what it feel like to suck on her breast. See what it feel like, yeah, all that there. Whether she dead or alive. That's just the dangerous part about being you, doing the job that you do. With y'all, you know, you gotta deal with still violence, and you gotta deal with sick people, weirdos, people who got certain type of fetishes, different type of demons. They got different type of powers. See, you used to the street guy powers. What type of powers he got that the Satan that give him, you used to that. You can defeat that. You grew up looking at that. So that don't really feel you like that. But you don't want no issue, no static with that. But you know how to deal with that. You know how to feel comfortable around that, and where you don't be nervous, and you know what I'm saying, it seems like everything normal. You used to that. You used to being around street guys, gang members and stuff like that. You done seen that. But you ain't the type of guy he was, you ain't seen that. You just seen that on movies. You ain't experienced that. You don't know what it's like with that. You know what it's like to ride in the car in the Chevy with the dreadhead with the gold teeth. You know what that's like to ride with the dope boy or the scammer, even a pimp. But you don't know what it's like to ride with Ted Bundy. You don't know what it's like to ride with Jeffrey Dahmer. You don't know what it's like to ride with a real stalker. You don't know it. You ain't felt that. And just like you ain't felt that, the leaders for the women that go in that direction throughout life, they ain't told you that. They ain't put you up on game on that. So you kind of like green out here on that. Like you don't know, you ain't gonna know how to deal with that when that problem comes, because they vets at what they do, or they pretty much got their game plan. That's all they thinking about. You thinking about still getting money with shows and walkthroughs and, you know, promoting people products and stuff like that. You ain't just focusing on weirdos and psychopaths and stuff like that, but they just focusing on you and other victims or other girls. But like I said, once you make a name for yourself and you get some good money, you know, you gotta put that security budget in your budget. You see what I'm saying? So apartment like that is not really good for a woman like you, because the customers that you got, a lot of them is evil, more evil than good. They just ain't met you. They ain't even been in your face yet. Yeah, it's a lot of your fans, and out of that 2.5 million followers you got, it's a lot of them evil that have done you the same way, probably even worse. And they wouldn't have killed themselves. They wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? They just would have left you. They probably even would have took your body out the apartment complex. They're so much into it with your body, and they got a fetish so much that, yeah, even after you dead, you know what I'm saying, they still don't want to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? That's their fetish, to have sex with a woman that's dead. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel better. They say it's warmer. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of serial killers say, so they have them type of fetishes. When other potential serial killers listen to that, they know, you know, that's like the pros of being a serial killer, like having sex with dead women. That's a fetish for them. So he might have them type of thoughts even after he killed you. If you would have ran into one more wickeder than the one you ran into, it could have turned out like that. So you're supposed to lease out a bigger house where you can have security in it. They got, or steppers in it. They got more rooms. They can watch your back. Even a manager, somebody else there that'll make them feel like, okay, if I do you like that, I gotta have a plan where I can get out this door and get, you know what I'm saying, because you got two more dudes downstairs. So if I can't just kill you, the house be big enough where y'all still can have y'all own space. You see what I'm saying? So you might have to, you know, instead of paying $3 or $4 grand or $3,500 a month for a year's lamb, you might have to pay $3,500 a month for a nice big house, because you need to put some steppers in there. You need to put some extra men in there. Unless you're gonna have the weapons on you yourself. But a woman like you, a man could tell you ain't got a gun on you or a weapon on you, because how you dress, your clothes too fit, your clothes too tight, or you don't have enough clothes on. So a man can see right through that. Nah, she don't even talk about it. So therefore, you need a security or the steppers or the right team around you. You can't be alone no more. You too bad. You too, you know what I'm saying? You too out there as far as like the escort image. In that way bad. Not like Lauren London bad, but you in that escort type of light. That's what, yeah, in the way, because that's what we see. You ain't on your page, you ain't teach about real estate or how to start an LLC or no type of business. It was showing your body. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of lane that you was in. Not saying that you was, you know, a prostitute too. You might not have to do that. Just to have you book you through a show, you get $5,000 or $3,000, or a company might pay you thousands of dollars to promote this outfit or to promote this bra or panties or makeup, or so. You know, you got them lanes too, but you got that money coming in and it's cool, but it's still other things that's really expensive that you want, that your leaders, that the women that you look up to or that's in your field got, that you need to have so you can draw more guys that spend money with you. Because that's the only way that you eat. If the men not really into it, or a lot of women don't buy into your look or want to be like you, then you don't make IG model wouldn't work. So you need a lot of guys lusting over you. You really need that dark energy. But you just don't want the problems and the violence that come with it. But see, it don't work like that. See, the devil the devil ain't mean with the ball. He ain't gonna just let you like get all the pros and get all the money and use them, and you don't gotta go through none of these little missions and these little wars. You gotta go through. You might meet a Ted Bundy. You know, a lot of women thought Ted Bundy was attractive, so he'll show you that side. Nice, charming guy that go on a date with you. He don't seem abnormal. He don't seem weird. You know, teeth straight, clean, can dress, wear all the nice brands, drive a nice car, got a nice career. He ain't no bum. Live in a penthouse. Oh, you think because he get to that level, he still ain't got no Ted Bundy energy in him? Yeah, you got the ones that you can kind of spot like, oh yeah, he weird. Then you got the ones that got nice careers, and you know, they, like I said, they all come in different type of shapes and sizes, looks and everything. They got one thing about Satan, he got every type of character you want. How you want him to look like? You want a guy that, you know, look like he's nice and innocent? You know what I'm saying? Or you want a guy that look, you know, like with something that you used to? A lot of females gonna run into the same type of situation Miss Mercedes just ran into, because they leaders don't put up on game. They don't want to learn no tactics, no weapon tactics. They don't want to, yeah, they go get their gun permits and they'll get a concealed carry permit and they go to the range. That's it. But they ain't really had no real type of practice. They ain't been through no real situations and they had to use it. Yeah, they going to the range every week, but they ain't been in no shootout, so they don't know what it feel like to have the bullets coming back to them. So when they get in the real thing, they gonna duck. They're not gonna. It ain't gonna be like when they at the range. But they don't think it's gonna happen like that, or they think just because they got the gun, it's still gonna work their way. So they don't take the time out to learn all that. You know what I'm saying? They don't take. They leaders don't tell them the stories that they got away from, like they, you know, accomplished the mission. They don't explain them stories. They don't tell you about the stories about when they was in the foster care, or when they was the woman that got to work 2 or 3 jobs to take care of kids and live a certain lifestyle. She got to work 3 jobs just to, you know, because she caught up in the fashion, just for her kids to wear Jordans, and she keep up with Jordans. So she working hard just to pay Michael Jordan and the car notes and all that stuff. They don't talk about the stories that the ones that, you know, been in abusive relationships. They don't talk about the ones where she had to go to prison for 5 years because the apartment was in her name. And the nigga was selling dope and he blamed it on her and he told her it was hers and it wasn't his and he ain't selling no money. They don't even talk about when they get their IRS money and they give the money to their boyfriend, he jumped the fence on them. They don't even talk about that. They don't put you on game on none of that. They don't even give praise to their mama. They don't got no mama songs. There ain't no female rappers that's in the generation right now got no mama song, no daddy song. One thing about the male rappers, yeah, we cap too on some stuff, but we tell the truth on a lot of things. We tell the good side and the bad side. From every type of situation. We got songs for everything. A lot of female rappers, you know, they don't have them type of songs. We got them songs where we was in foster care and we had to fight and dudes, you know what I'm saying, try to jump us and prison. We even tell you about the rape part that you could deal with in prison, how to get from that situation and what can come after that situation. What Max say from No Limit? And I'm dealing with these life, or some of these niggas find me attractive and be trying to bend me over backwards, but bitch, it ain't happening. Years add on, every enemy I shank, penitentiary ain't what you think. He just told you step by step a potential victim situation that he got through. He say he dealing with these lifers, you know what I'm saying? Some of them find them attractive and be trying to bend them over backwards, but it ain't happening. Now the years gonna add on. You're gonna get more prison time if you shank them. Penitentiary ain't what you think. So he giving you the game. Y'all don't tell stories like that in y'all songs. Like y'all don't go through situations like that in a different type of form. Y'all don't have no stories. What a rap song where the girl ride with the dude and she ride in the car with a couple dudes and he take her in a different path, in a different way what she ain't used to, and it's dark outside and they smoking and stuff, then they start beating on her and rape her. Or they about to rape her, or before they can rape her and she catch on what's finna happen and then she gotta do what she gotta do to get out the situation. Y'all don't even make up the story. Y'all got the talent to make up stories. Y'all don't even make up the story and put it together and give the women some game and make it your single that you putting out. Like how Eve put Love Is Blind, her single. Don't have the song just throw it on a mixtape or just throw it on the album. No, make it your single where everybody can hear it. Oh, but that's right, how the music industry set up and the image that they pushing, you know, a song like that, you push that for your single, especially, you know, it's your time, you're on a label where there's a lot of all-star artists, you know what I'm saying, it's your time, it's your quarter of the month to, you know, put your album out and put your songs out and you want to go #1 and beat all the other competition. You don't want to put no Love Is Blind type song out because you know they ain't gonna do good like the Really Happy, Give Up by the Nigga, Big Break. You know they ain't gonna do good like that. Yeah, you try to come out with Love Is Blind. That worked for E back then, but try to put one out now. So you don't want to take that risk, especially if you're not an A-list plus artist where you've been getting over 100,000 a show or over 100,000 a feature, and you getting $1 million per venue. If you're not an artist like that, you're a D-level, C-level type artist. Yeah, you ain't gonna make no song like that. And by female artists not doing that, R&B singers, the rappers, the movie stars, the actors, all them, no women, no type of category. By them, they got a voice that's a leader. They can, you know, that make the females in the hoods and the projects and the girls like that that's coming up from them type of areas that'll listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because if Beyonce make a city girl type of song, Beyonce ain't gonna go through the type of same demon missions that you go through. People like Ashanti, J-Lo, women like that, Jill Scott, if they do that, they straight. They got the security, they got the team. They ain't gonna run into some type of issues. But you been an IG model, so you still close to everybody on land. Yeah, you ain't getting in them private jets and them private rooms, so you still, yeah, you get flown out, but that's it. You still going to like middle class type apartments. So where you live at, a truck driver can live where you live at. Yeah, so yeah, a stalker can live where you live at. You ain't living your house. You ain't living where you paying $20,000 a month, $30,000, $40,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Mortgage or rent. You know what I'm saying? So even if you paying $5,000 a month, a truck driver can pay that easy. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody else, a lawyer, or somebody else with a good job can pay that. They can be doing a couple things. If they can afford that, they could be doing YouTube and afford that. So you're not living in an area where they make it hard for them to stalk you. You know what I'm saying? They have to go through it like the dark web way. Like hack your phones, hack your camera system, and look at you and stalk you like that. If you was somebody like Kim Kardashian or somebody like you, and what you do and how you make money is more easier. These are the type of dudes on dark web, they look for girls like you, especially the ones that's not on your level. You see what I'm saying? The ones that's coming up, the ones that don't got 2 million followers, the ones that got maybe 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000 or 50,000 followers. You see what I'm saying? They making even less money than you. Especially if she ain't had the 2.5 million followers like you had, and she just got 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000 followers or 50,000. She on her way up, and you know all she listens to is Megan Thee Stallion, city girls, to look up to girls like you. See what I'm saying? She look at your lifestyle, look at your body, you know, and she want to be like you, body wise, money wise. She want money like Megan Thee Stallion, but she ain't getting no. She getting that game, how to be a boss. She's not getting the other game. Like with us male rappers, we don't do that. We tell you what you can get in the dope game, the dog food, tell you how to sell it, tell you how to weigh it up, what it weigh, what quakes weigh, everything, what an ounce weigh, what a brick weigh. We tell you how much time you can get, what happened if you get told on, what happened if you kill an informant, what happened, yeah, we tell you about when we got robbed. They're even the hardest, the most toughest gangsters, they got all the respect that rap, they tell you when they was a victim. You know what I'm saying? All of them will tell you that. Like, y'all don't got no songs. Y'all don't got no songs where y'all be like, y'all was a victim and y'all came above the situation or y'all got revenge. None of them type of songs. Gucci Mane will tell you, nigga robbed me at the car wash. That was 1996. Like the dudes that got a lot of respect, they gonna tell you when they was a victim. See murder, he'll tell you. Fast money, fast women, what I live for until I caught a bullet in the back, bruh. They thought it was dead, but I'm still in it. They'll tell you. We even got songs about hygiene, keeping ourselves up, keeping ourselves smelling good. Tupac got them songs. Wake up in the morning breath thinking, then I'm yawning, brush my teeth, wash my face before I get to the money. Yeah, we got them songs like that. Y'all don't got no songs. Y'all don't tell them girls how to clean their coochie. Y'all don't tell them girls, y'all don't got no songs telling them girls to brush their teeth. Y'all don't even got no songs telling them girls to clean up the house. Y'all don't even got songs to tell them girls to show them how to cook. Y'all don't even show them how to cook or nothing. Y'all don't even tell them that you made a meal for the man. Yeah, you just told them that the dude was spending bands and you was getting them bands, getting them racks, and you finessing, and yeah, and you gotta understand, when they put out their image, it make IG models like her think they can do it, and they get away with it, and they keep doing it until they run into that right demon that's gonna bring that pressure to them, and they ain't ready to bring that pressure back. They can call the police good, yeah, they can fight a female good, and yeah, they done dealt with domestic violence, and they done been in fights, and they done been through situations. They probably been to jail before, they done stole before, booths and stuff like that. They done hold guns for drug dealers, and rolled up blunts, and sold a little bit of weed, made a sale for they nigga back in the day, and all that there. But they ain't never been into a situation with a Ted Bundy. They ain't never been in the car with Jeffrey Dahmer. They ain't never been in the car with no cannibal. Yeah, they ain't never been in the car with somebody that'll have sex with the dead body after they kill them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never been with nobody that got fetishes like that, that's real dark like that. So they just see it on TV. They don't even study them. They don't even watch the interviews and study how they think. They don't even see the tactics or ways that dudes will do to get in the door to make you feel comfortable. That's all you really got to do. But man, you got to do more than that. You got to put his guard down, make sure he ain't got no guns, make sure he ain't got no security, make sure he ain't got no other gang members around him protecting him, who he is, what type of pressure he'll bring after I kill him, what type of smoke that's going to come behind killing him. See, it's still other stuff we got to think about before we let, you know what I'm saying, after we let our guards down, that the other guy got to think about. But y'all, it's just after they let their guards down, let us in, and what you do, you bring them to a secure location like them apartments. You could have easily paid a security, a stepper, put them on payroll, pay them through ADP, through a W-2. That's a tax write-off for you. You getting all this money, you need them tax write-off. Could have paid them whatever they charge. You're not a big, celebrity like that, so they ain't gonna just tax you like that. You big on the gram, but you're not a big superstar type celebrity, so you ain't gonna get taxed like that. You see what I'm saying? You might even have a dude that like you that's a security guard that can just watch outside your apartment when you having company. See, really you only need that type of stuff when you having company, when you know somebody coming over, and you need that. Other days when you know ain't nobody coming over there and you ain't expecting no guests, and if they was to pop up, you wouldn't answer the door. That's why you need to have that ring doorbell and all that there. You wouldn't even answer the door, none of that there. But the other days you be having when you don't feel like being bothered and you know company ain't coming over there or not supposed to come over there, that's when you have them guns on you that day. That's the day when you hold yourself down, you protect yourself with a Draco, with, you know, big gun, not those little small guns. At first, you know, to get comfortable, if you ain't used to that, to get comfortable. If you don't still want to deal with guns, you have somebody in the house with you. But it'd be a female, don't gotta be a man, it could be a female, don't take a man to pull the trigger. At least when he come over, he can see somebody in the house. If not you, they got a gun on him that can put an alert in his head. You know what I'm saying? That'll make him feel like, damn, if I kill her, or do something to her, and they hear a scream, I got to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? How I'm going to get out this house? Because he probably ain't had no gun on him. They ain't say he killed himself by gun, or he killed her by gun. A lot of widows, they don't kill by gun. They kill by strangulation, or knife, or put something in your food, put something in your drink. That's what weirdos do. That's what stalkers do. Some stalkers will gun you down, but most won't. You might run into the gun situation with street guys and demons, that type of demon, the gang member. Them the ones that put them pistols to you. Them the ones that put them Uzis and the Macs and the Dracos and the AKs and the AR-15s to your face. You see what I'm saying? They gonna put that fear in you, knowing that you see that big barrel in your face that you gonna, you know, cooperate. The sick stalker type dude, he ain't gonna do all that there because he don't want all that loud noise. He don't want all that attention. You see what I'm saying? He want to still be able to stay on the scene because he might still want to have sex with you after you pass away. He still might want to kiss on you. These they type of fetishes, so he might not do that with the gunplay. That's gonna make him rush. He don't want to rush. He want to take his time. He even might want to clean up his, you know, his steps, the mistakes he made. He look over the house and make sure everything's straight. Make it seem like it wasn't no forced injury or nothing like that. So he don't need, he'll have to put something in your drink, something in your food, strangle you, come from behind you, wait till you fall asleep. You see what I'm saying? He got to play it like that. And that's why he can be successful at what he do and get off the scene or do multiple victims like that. Because they don't do it by the gun, but they leaving all this trace and all this DNA and all this evidence. They do it different. Let alone they moving the body from the original crime scene. Make it even harder for the police. That's how you make the police work, when you move the body from the original crime scene. And that's what a lot of weirdos and sickos do. A lot of street guys don't really do that like that. Most of the time, they ain't gonna really move the body. They gonna leave the body right there. They just trying to flee the scene. But the crazy thing is, I can give y'all all this game, and the only thing y'all focus on in the comments, the only thing y'all worried about when I said city girl, or when I said escort, that's the only thing y'all focus on. All the game I'm giving, you're just, why you calling it? Why you calling it? City girl just don't mean prostitute. That mean a businesswoman. That mean, yeah, you got an LLC, all that. You still a city girl. Come on, man. But either way it go, I ain't finna. That's the most I'm a PG-13. You look, it's on YouTube. I went even more graphic. Understand? So I ain't even tripping about none of that stuff. So you take it how I'm gonna deliver the message how it's supposed to. I'm gonna give it to you raw. We're gonna give it to you the Soldier Slim, give it to them raw way. You understand that? Yeah. That's my take on this situation right here, man. Hit the like button. Hit the comment section, man. Hit the notification. Drop them comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. Go.